Hello and welcome to the NBA Cup Championship. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me are Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge. I'll tell you guys, this has become one interesting event.
Yeah, even though it's still the regular season, this is a chance to put a stake in the ground saying, hey, we're the best team in the league right now. One of these teams is going to come away with that level of confidence.
And Greg, this one-off championship game, how does that change the strategy for these coaches?
Kevin, I think you're going to see some tighter rotations. I think the stars play a little more, maybe a curveball game plan-wise as well. But it is also great prep for the postseason.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Draymond Green is out there with Derek Lively. And it's LeVert in at the 3. Here's Lively. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, when you talk about Derek Lively, first thing that strikes you are his physical tools, length, athleticism, great motor. But I also like the maturity from this young man.
And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, down.
Dick passes to Owens, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Boy, this guy has not been in the league long, but MP has such a tremendous knack of getting to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks, and he makes both free throws. And you compare a game like this to playoff-level intensity? I mean, how close is it?
Not much difference on the floor. I mean, these guys are going at it. I think the main difference is the crowd. Obviously, a bit more balanced in terms of rooting interest than we would see in the postseason.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with the team. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Doncic has got 5.
The defense has to know they're going to get a steady diet of three-point shooting from Luka.
MP sets the screen for Barnes. Pass to Dick. MP right side. Barnes down low. He's against Green. Barnes can't get it to go.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And it's Irving missing. Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Count it.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Doncic dishes to Irving, and Gafford throws it down.
Boy, Gafford gets off his feet quickly, and the pass is absolutely perfect.
Toronto working the ball around now, and MP throws it down.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Orlando was tremendous. He scored 21 points, and it looked like he couldn't miss from both the floor and the foul line. He showed terrific versatility. He impacted the game in a number of ways. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
LeVert kicks to Doncic. It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin. Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
The 3 for Doncic. That shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Barrett. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Karis LeVert.
Yeah, Barrett is a guy who wants to score the basketball. Sells the defender on that up fake. Nice.
You can just feel the excitement in the air, can't you, Greg? What an event this is.
And Kevin, this has the feel of a massive playoff game. And to get that this early in the NBA calendar, I think it's awesome. It's why we love the NBA Cup tournament.
And here's Green outside. The offensive rebound. The 3 for Doncic. Drains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got the game tied up here for the man. The Mavericks shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. On the court for the Mavericks. They've got Daniel Gafford. Kyrie Irving is out there with James. And it's Marshall in at the small forward spot. MP passes to Barnes. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Grimes, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Lets it go from 11, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
So much balance when Dick's in the air, always able to square his chest and make a confident stroke.
On its way from Irving for 2. Offline from the top of the key.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Marshall passes to Gafford. Pass to Irving. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
We know Scotty Barnes will embrace the physicality. That score is about concentration.
Irving with it. He has 7. Launches it. James kicks to Irving. For the screen on MP. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. 2 free throws. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And James drills them both. Raptors trail by 15. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Mavericks making a switch here. Prosper's checked in. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Let's take a look at Dallas. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them.
And right now for Dallas,
what an ideal start
for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Right through contact, MP.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Irving against MP. Here's Grimes. 6 points for him. Pass to Barnes. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Here's Prosper. Here's Grimes. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
It was dealing with the NBA's physical play that was Pirtle's biggest challenge when he came into the league, but he knows how to use his body now to get these calls.
Green, he's checked in for Dallas. And he sinks the second. And you have to enjoy this atmosphere, right? The fans have really taken to the NBA Cup.
And that might be because the teams are taking it seriously. Unlike, say, the All-Star game, these guys are focused and fighting for every possession. That's what makes it so entertaining.
Pass to Dick. Back to MP. MP going right to the rim.
Oh, it's a...
Dick is out there with MP. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Barrett dishes to MP. Barnes up top, started by Green. Here's Pirtle. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And he stays with it. Pass to Barrett. On the wing, MP. Pirtle kicks to Owens. Connects from three-point range. Owens has got 17.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Serving a screen on MP. The 3 for Doncic. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Remember, tonight does not count towards the regular season standings. Greg, do you expect the coaches to empty their benches?
Yeah, this one is out of hand, so you probably start the 4th with your best 5. If they can't cut the lead down, probably rest your starters and start focusing on the regular season.
And he's good on the second.
One of the things you love about MP is his appreciation for the history of the game, studying the former great players, weaving their strengths into his game.
And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 23 points.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Owens passes to Pirtle. Back to MP. Out to Barrett. And the Raptors miss again.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Trailing by 19. They host the Clippers after this game. And that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. MP against Doncic. From downtown, rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 7 rebounds in the game. Inside. And Owens gets it to go on the assist by Barnes. There it finds MP. MP with a screen on LeVert. Here's Abaji, guarded by Doncic. Abaji, the pass to Barrett. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Pass to Green. Doncic against MP. This one for three. Abaji pulls it in. Raptors trail by 18. Pirtle with the ball. Lively defending. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
LeVert the pass to Doncic. And they pick up two. Doncic has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Barrett for three. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Lively a screen on Barrett. Pass to Lively. Irving for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got 21.
Kyrie Irving is capable of going shot for shot.
Dick passes to Owens. Now here is Pirtle. Lively defending.
Well, a nice defensive play. Altered the shot, then stayed right there to clean up the glass.
Drives to the hoop, and he uses the glass on the layup. Lively's got 10.
You know you can count on Draymond Green to make good decisions. This guy comes up with a lot of terrific assists.
MP finds Barrett. And here is Pirtle. Yep, that one goes in there. That's 7 points for Jakob Pirtle.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Back to LeVert. Outside Irving. Going inside, and he banks in the layup. 23 points in the game.
Yeah, the way Kyrie varies his pace, hard for any defender to guess right.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. A new... He's checked in for
there, and with a sport like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
on the floor for Dallas. Green is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Marshall in at the three, the small forward. And so it's Dallas with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. LeVert the pass to Gafford. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 4 assists in the game. And so MV will bring it up for the Raptors. It's a 16-point game. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Pass to Gafford. Irving for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. MP finds Pirtle. Dick with it. Back to MP. Now here is Pirtle. Screen by Pirtle. With the teardrop. Kicks it out to MP. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him. Pirtle sets the pick for Barrett. Offensive rebound. Here's MP. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Dallas leading by 14. Pass to Green. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Owens. Barrett gets a screen from Owens. Here's Abaji. Screen by Pirtle. It's up a 3. Back to Barrett. No good from outside.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Shots good by Gafford.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to 14 points again thanks to the basket from Poeltl.
The hand in the face does nothing to distract Jakob Poeltl. How about the size, the strength? Going to be hard to block this guy's shot.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Derek Lively comes in for Daniel Gafford. And Doncic is subbed in for Marshall.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Irving. Pass to LeVert. On the wing, Doncic. Five on the clock. Back to LeVert. Beyond the arc.
R.J. Barrett has the kind of physical abilities to contest shots, and he is aggressive on the defensive end right now.
Here's Abaji. Guarded by Green. Poeltl sets the pick for Barrett. Inside. Here's MP. Nice D from Doncic. Mavericks leading by 15. Here's LeVert. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Barrett. Toronto's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And the Raptors miss again.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Doncic outside. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. And that's now 33 points for Luka Doncic. Raptors shooting in this game, 45%. MP finds Dick. Got a piece of it.
Well, on top of the length he provides and athleticism, there are the shot-blocking instincts of Derek Lively. Wow.
Doncic passes to Green. Now, here's Doncic. Dick defending. A nice shot by... Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Abaji, the pass to MP. Good on the triple. MP's got 25 points.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league. And MP, yes, sir.
Outside, Green. Pass to Lively. Over in the corner, Doncic. He lobs it up. Poeltl with the steal. Dick with it. He's picked up by Irving. Got that one up quick.
Whether it's a catch and shoot or off the bounce, Grady Dick can knock it down. Tremendous jump shooter.
Green kicks to Doncic. Lively a screen on MP. And they double up Doncic. Fires the 3. Pass to Lively. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Raptors trail by 14. Owens dishes to Poeltl. Dick in the corner. Outside, Barrett. Poeltl sets the pick for Barrett. From the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
LeVert finds Doncic, and right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Doncic has got 40 points. NP passes to Abaji. Pass to Barrett. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
Yeah, there's a determination and sheer force of will that R.J. Barrett plays with. He feels contact, and he loves it.
Olynyk is checked in for the Raptors. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the 3-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Hands it from downtown.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Pirtle. A 3-ball. And Lively pulls it down. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And they've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
It was a memorable journey to get to this point, a battle every step of the way. And you have to think this is a huge confidence boost for them moving